Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Sagittarius. How's everyone this week? I hope you're well. Positive energy, all right. Raise that vibration, Sagittarius. See what your overall energy is for Sagittarius. Overall energy for Sagittarius. Oops, there we go. Those want to come out. The Garden Gate. Queen of Pentacles. You may have somebody who's afraid to step out of their comfort zone here. You may be waiting for somebody patiently to come towards you. They could be afraid to step out of their comfort zone. Yeah, someone's kind of afraid to get themselves out here. There's something to do with comfort. This is about the creature comforts, woman holding a coin. Some of you are focused on your money. This could be you or another person, but it's the energy of that kind of Queen of Pentacles, woman holding a coin, focused on their money. This could be a single person. You could be in that energy, okay, where there's something you're not comfortable about. You may be waiting patiently. Some of you are waiting for maybe some money, something you're invested in. I feel divine timing is at play. So, but I feel like it's stepping out of your comfort zone, or somebody else is. That's an interesting energy. Yeah, waiting patiently for something to pay off, divine timing. Some of you aren't sure if you want to invest in a person. Okay, you may be more focused on your money. But you could have that kind of an energy, that person. It could be a man or a woman, but generally in this deck, there's a man and a woman both holding a coin. So we'll take it as that energy. Yeah, we have the Eight of Bows. So there is some kind of a communication, hearth fire. Some of you have somebody coming in out of the blue. Yeah, you got somebody who's very focused on you, right? This is the focus of this reading, was the Archer. This is someone's trying to figure something out. Okay, somebody is feeling some kind of insecurity. I feel like somebody is going to come in out of the blue and communicate. You may sort of read between the lines in this communication. There may be something you're not comfortable with, but I feel like it's this person. Yeah, there's a Tower. Something's about to happen very quickly with this Archer. Wow. Yeah, very suddenly. Yeah, you may not be comfortable with this. You might be a little bit afraid of stepping out of your comfort zone with someone. You might feel not so sure if you want to invest in them. I feel as though you're kind of just waiting patiently to see what happens. Yeah, you've got someone who finds you attractive. They want this passionate new beginning. There's a lot of talk of this. Yeah, it's about safety, security, financial. Some of you are creating something too. You're working on something, maybe from home or working on your home. Some of you are very passionate, very creative about that right now. I almost feel as though, yeah, there's something about to happen. I feel like you're having an energy of, you know, the Archer is a 7. It's figuring things out. It's about focus. Somebody may be very focused on you, and they may be having some kind of an epiphany. You're not comfortable with them, or you're afraid to step out of your comfort zone. I don't know what this is, but we're going to dig into it. There's probably a few scenarios. I tried to read as many as I can clearly. Sometimes there's a lot of energy from different people, you know, similar energy, but for different reasons. So keep that in mind. It could be your finance, your love life, you know, your job, friends and family. There's something to do with emotional fulfillment and happiness. I think you've got someone who wants to come towards you. They find you very attractive. They could come in very quickly. I feel like you may not trust this person, or you may feel like there's something sneaky, but this is the focus, right? See that focus? Very sudden. I think you got someone who's trying to figure something out about you. Maybe even if you're single. Maybe they're afraid to step out of their comfort zone. It's also a card of insecurity. Someone might feel like they're not attractive enough. Sagittarius. There we go. Yeah, so you got someone who has some insecurities. They feel like they're not good enough or don't have enough money. I feel like you're not, there's something here that doesn't feel right, something lacking. But I think you got a lonely person. I do. I feel like it's someone who's lonely, feels like they're not good enough, because I see the insecurities. And I do think they're going to come in out of the blue. They're having an epiphany. They need to step out of their comfort zone. They need to come in and communicate. They need to be the one to start this. They need to find that passion, that energy. They need to make you feel safe and secure and be emotionally open, right? This is your future. You're focused on your own happiness, your home. I feel like you're in a single mode. If it's not you, it's this person, somebody who's, creating a foundation, focused on your money, your financial foundation, and you're actually in a pretty happy place. Someone here, you may be feeling like you don't have enough, but you do. I think you're going to come to that realization. You have a King of Arrows, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or somebody who's in their head. So you've got someone who's got some insecurity. Someone's trying to figure something out. They're waiting for the right opportunity to invest in you. They may have felt they didn't have enough money at some point and felt insecure. Maybe they do now. They could also, it's in the middle, have that woman holding a coin, Queen of Pentacles energy, somebody who's practical, focused on money, a single person a lot of times. This is about marriage and commitment, though. Someone does see you as marriage material. I feel like they have insecurities. I feel like they're strategizing. They're up in their head. But I do feel this is somebody who's coming in, and I feel like someone's about to reveal their intentions. Ooh, you want to know what someone's intentions are, too, before you step out of your comfort zone, Sag. See a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But that's just an energy. You don't have to have that in your chart. It's more of an energy of, money, focus, safety, security, the creature comforts of home, being creative, and being happy in your own space, in your own place, emotionally fulfilling yourself. So I feel like you will not step out of your comfort zones with somebody unless they come in and open up emotionally. Like this is not easy for somebody here. This person's kind of up in their head strategist. This is somebody who generally is very logical. They think with their head, right? I feel you may feel like this person's coming towards you maybe for the wrong reasons. So there's something they may say that makes you not comfortable. And I feel like it could be somebody who realizes that after they speak, they realize it. They focused on something they shouldn't have too much in the or maybe it could go either way, focusing on the wrong thing. So we have the pole star. Yeah, this is some Aquarius energy. So they could be an Aquarius, possibly. This is someone who, they're letting go of something, letting go of some insecurities, becoming very clear. I think this is someone who is letting go of old relationship baggage, facing their fears. They see you as, this wish come true. But I feel as though you're being a little careful about this. This is someone who feels like you're out of reach or out of their league. I feel as though that they're letting go of this energy. They're letting go of it to reach for the stars. They're waiting for the right time. Maybe you had somebody who, came towards you. You may not have trusted them because it's somebody who's still figuring out something. They're trying to, figuring out their feelings, figuring out which way they want to go. They need to know more about you. This is also someone who could work with facts and figures as well. I feel like you got someone who either didn't have enough money, that felt the timing wasn't right. They may have ended things with you suddenly because they were insecure, uncomfortable. So I kind of feel like it's them, but I do feel some of that energy is yours, like I say, for a different reason. But I feel this pole star, it's that Aquarius, that star energy, reaching for the stars. Someone felt they weren't good enough, or you're out of their league. Maybe you felt somebody made someone feel that way, I don't know, or maybe they made you feel that way and you just didn't feel comfortable with something that they said. They may be having an epiphany and realizing it. This is someone who may be thinking that you're going to get away, and they don't want you to get away. They actually see you as the one, marriage material. They see you as someone they can be happy with. So expect a communication, Sag. Or it's you. Okay, I'm going to read it as incoming, and you can flip it if you want. So very interesting. I like it. Yeah. So people go through this, have insecurities, lack of money, lack of self-worth, there's just lack. And I think because of the way this is pointed, this is somebody who's releasing, they're becoming clear. They need to let go of their fears if they want to be with you. But it could also be you. I think you both are. The star I see as like two people. This is definitely a love read, but I do see the work. I do see the energy of focusing on yourself, being creative in your home. Some of you are working very hard to have a new home. It's something you're very passionate about. Some of you may be even having a business that you're really happy with. You may be decorating homes, showing people how to be more creative. So I like that energy. I see a lot of talk, a lot of passion. I see something coming in out of the blue. Someone maybe have been focusing on a communication in the wrong way, and they're having this epiphany. They made you feel uncomfortable. Okay. And that's what I feel. So they're realizing this because maybe they were focused on that physical, on your physical, not so much, and this could be yourself. You could both have some Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, not focusing on your intellect, your smarts, that you are intelligent. You know how to handle yourself, take care of a house and a home. It's very comfortable. You see, somebody doesn't want you to get away here is what I feel. Yeah. It doesn't feel like an X energy. It's possible, but there's something about patience, divine timing. Somebody, I feel, you may be sort of patiently waiting for someone to invest in you. Yeah, you may not see a future with somebody if they don't invest in you in the right way. They don't see you. That's what I feel. You both could be in that energy, though. You see that? 2 Queen of Pentacles. Focusing on the future, asking yourself, do you see yourself with this person? I think this person's, you're very much invested in yourself. You're not so sure you want to invest in someone, I feel, because they're, you have to step out of your comfort zone because there's something that this person, that they said that made you feel maybe like they're a little bit of a player. They're not focused on you right, or they're not really paying attention. They're not seeing you clearly. But I feel like whatever this is, this person wants to invest. I feel they do. They're just releasing something, some old relationship baggage, fears, that feeling of not being good enough. That's a nice energy. So 8 of Bows. Yeah, you're going to be asking yourself, do you see yourself with this person? So I do feel it's about investing. You're very much invested in you, in the future, planning and saving money. Some of you are working on a business, like some kind of planner, planning something to do with a home, a foundation, a business. You have that 10 of Pentacles energy, financial stability. There's that Taurus energy. That's interesting. A belief, tradition, behavior, the way someone's conducted themselves was in a message. Somebody knows. You feel like you don't have a lot of faith in somebody because of the way they communicated something. I think they're insecurities. I do. I feel this person was very insecure. I feel like they were kind of too focused on this blasted oak. Afraid it will end, right? But I think what's happening is someone's having an epiphany about the way they behaved, the way they conducted themselves. They had a lack of faith. They may be coming in to talk. Yeah, this could be just something that's going on in someone's head. I don't see a lot of action. I see some cerebral energy. You got someone who thinks a lot. Yeah, teamwork, cooperation, compromise, teaming up, committing, going down a new path. This person doesn't want you to get away. They're afraid you may be moving on. Because I feel like you've got someone here who kind of is spending more time thinking than actually doing anything. And it's because they have to release something. They need to let go of something. And that's that feeling of self-worth, feeling like they're not good enough. Maybe they made you feel that way in something that they said. That passionate energy. Something about faith and the way they conduct their habits. This is about 2 people getting on the same page. So I do feel you're going to get a communication. I think somebody wants to... somebody's starting to feel more in that energy of commitment and maybe having more faith in themselves. Here they come. It's all about whether you're compatible, going off on that path. Yeah, someone doesn't want you to go off with another person. They're realizing they need to hurry up. Yeah, someone's thinking about commitment and marriage. They're like, it's possible somebody here may be thinking you're married. They don't know if you're single as well. So someone who sees you as a star, I feel like they value you. I feel like they do see your worth and your value, but there's something here that they communicated that made you uncomfortable is what I feel with that Queen of Pentacles, whether you have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in your chart. But I do see definitely some Taurus energy, and I see justice, balance, doing things right. Yeah, you've got somebody who's wanting to, I think you got someone who's thinking about seeing you as marriage material. They're having an epiphany. And you could be actually just right for them. Someone might be afraid you've already gotten away and you may be already in a relationship. If you have any ex kind of energy or people that you dated that didn't know what they wanted, they may have kind of ignored you, ghosted you kind of energy because they felt they weren't good enough, and they may inadvertently, I feel, made you feel like you weren't. And I don't feel like that was their intentions. So if you've gone through this recently, I feel like you've got a person who's definitely having to let go of something. Ace of Bows. Why is this here? Oops, there we go. Yeah, so there is down. You're a little not so comfortable. There's something in a communication that may... I think this person has other options, other possibilities. There may be some kind of confusion. This person definitely sees the possibilities with you, but I think there's something in the communication that you're kind of looking at, and it made you uncomfortable. You may have felt you were an option, or they had other options. This person may have finally figured out why you were uncomfortable. They may have been looking at those communications going, oh no, big epiphany, what did I do? And now they need to make it right. They may have not had faith that you were compatible and the right person. I feel like you had someone who was up in their head, maybe trying to figure out their feelings, if you were the right person or not. They may have taken too long, because there's that patience, right? Oh my. Yeah, they definitely see you as marriage material. There's no doubt. I think this person, and you know what it's telling me, is somebody said something they shouldn't have said. You know, this is that text messaging stuff. And I see this in readings a lot, where people text things and they use specific words, and they come in very quick out of the blue, you know, with a fast communication. And when you read it, sometimes there's a miscommunication. There's, you know, you kind of look at it and focus on it. Well, is this it right? I don't feel comfortable with this. I'm not, you know, like, no way am I going for that. And I actually feel what it is this person was focusing on a particular way to communicate because they were afraid to step out of their comfort zone. So a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions. This person's about to make a choice. You may feel like they have a lot of options, and I feel like you're not comfortable with that. I feel that, and I do feel like whoever this is looking to see if you have options. So there could be a little, like I said, both of you having some similar feelings. So that's an interesting, it's about stepping out of your comfort zone, feeling comfortable, getting to know each other, looking at all the positive energy, the possibilities. But I feel the communication for yourself is this person may have other options. They may be wondering if you do now as well, if some time's gone by. If you dated somebody and something like this happened where you just ended it because something didn't feel right, felt like you weren't being treated right, you didn't have any faith. And I feel as this person's kind of figured something out now, something that they said that to you, but it could be the other way around as well. I'll try to dig into that more, because that Eight of Wands is like a been there, done that. I feel like what you have is someone who was possibly in a marriage or a commitment before, and it didn't go very well. There was a lack of compatibility. This is someone who possibly wasn't so sure about ever getting into a marriage or commitment again, and they may have said something that made you uncomfortable. Well, you're nobody's option, that's for sure. Like, you don't want somebody who is in that passionate energy, you know, with other people. I definitely see that communication. Yeah, you're grounding yourself. Just stay grounded, all right? Don't get all up in the air about this. So yeah, there's this moving away to avoid a disaster. But I think what you have is somebody who is getting very much in their feelings. They're starting to look at the possibilities of what it is that made you move away from them. And it has because of the comfort zone. They made you uncomfortable, and I think they're having this massive aha moment, because I think they're looking at this communication going, oh no, like I said, what have I done? So here they come. They're coming towards you, moving forward calmly and peacefully. They want to make peace. They want to make this right. I think this is somebody who never really took the time to get to know you. They may have actually judged you. The Justice is like that. They may have judged you somehow the wrong way, or you did them. You know your own mind. So we have the Ten of Vessels for happiness, emotional fulfillment, moving into calmer waters. I think you got somebody who's coming around, or maybe this person was at a distance from you. Yeah, I feel like some of you, not all of you, they were at a distance, and maybe you were afraid. It's possible they may have had other options because they're distant. Maybe the communication was distant, or maybe they are just, further away, and there's something you're not comfortable. So, yeah. So I'm going to leave that energy behind now, and I'm going to focus on this emotional fulfillment and happiness. Why is this here for Sagittarius? You got somebody who's focused on that physical. They said something that kind of sounded immature, you weren't comfortable with. You want someone mature. You want somebody in that similar energy, someone more compatible, someone who's just right. Yeah, they were acting immature. It's something they said. And what I was going to say earlier, and I didn't because I didn't really see the cards, but it popped into my head. Somebody has a habit of putting their foot in their mouth and saying the wrong thing, focusing on themselves in a communication too much, their own needs, their own wants. It's kind of all about me. And I do feel this, you moved away, but I think this person's coming back. They're starting to feel more enthusiastic as well about something. I think this person wants to come in and communicate something right. I do think this person is realizing they said something they shouldn't have said. I feel they communicated in a way that just didn't, you felt like they were too immature. Maybe they're too young. I don't know. But I feel more it's about this communication, this been there, done that. It's kind of like an energy where you've been there before. You've heard it all before. Sorry. I really don't have a lot of faith in this going anywhere. I don't see you being as commitment material. Okay. And that's what I feel. So yeah, you got somebody who's focused on the physical connection. So they may have been very flirty and kind of talked like that. They came towards you. They put their foot in their mouth. They said the wrong thing. They were very kind of blunt and out there. But it was really, I feel, something enthusiastic because there is this energy of this bond, this connection of two people coming together. It's an energy. This is something they're focused on now. Is they're focused on that energy of two people who build each other up, not tear each other down. I feel there was some kind of justice. So it's a judgment energy as well. It's making decision. It's whether something's right or not right, whether this is the right person for you. And I think you got someone who's realizing something here. I like it. This could be happening to you right now, okay? And if you have these thoughts going through your head where someone's made you feel, oh, I don't know about if I see my, this could be somebody you really wanted. You may have felt they were the one at some point, and you were looking at all the possibilities. I do see some fantasizing here. I do feel there's somebody very that fantasizes about you. They see themselves in that physical connection with you. Some of you have a choice to make between two. You may be moving away from one. That's what somebody's worried, that you're going to get away. Okay, so yeah, they don't. This is someone who doesn't want you to get away. So here they come to communicate, moving into calmer waters. They may want to make peace. This could be just a closure, okay, for some of you. But I do feel like this is someone who, I think what you have is someone who didn't take the time to get to know you, to realize you were stable. Somebody would have their back, somebody with their best interest. You moved away because you felt they didn't have your best interest at heart. That something just doesn't feel right with this person. There was something lacking, and they made you inadvertently feel bad. And I honestly don't feel that was their intention. See, they're doing a lot of thinking. This person definitely had some insecurities, and I feel like they spoke and put their foot in their mouth. I feel it's somebody who's not the most emotional. So what I'm feeling is, because I'm seeing a lack of cups, so someone who didn't share any emotion. They didn't, and it's a habit, a tradition. It's the way they conduct themselves. Okay, they come in fast and fiery and passionate. So they could have some Aries, Leo, Sag in their chart. I do see there's that passionate, fiery energy, there's that wand, So somebody who focuses and they just go for it. And that's what I feel this is all about, a communication. 5 of Stones. Why is this here? Yeah, so there you go. Somebody who didn't, oh my gosh, there you go. Yeah, you got someone who felt they weren't good enough. There was something lacking. And this is what was lacking, is that emotional maturity. You felt they weren't. This is somebody who was thinking with their head over their heart, and I feel like they need to find that balance. They're starting to realize the communication wasn't balanced. They didn't communicate right. I feel they have a habit of this. They put their foot in their mouth, and I do think they're moving away from that energy. I do think this person still fantasizes about you. They have some insecurities here. I do feel that they are very emotional. I do feel that they are also very cautious. This person's definitely becoming more emotional about the situation. And I do think they're going to balance that head over heart. They're going to release something. That lack of feeling like they're not good enough for love. Someone, may have feels like they're not good enough for love. Or maybe they're not a good enough lover. somebody may have done to them as well. They may have had, you know, a relationship or marriage or committed to someone who made them feel that way. It's something they're carrying with them into relationships. Tell me about the King of Arrows. Why is this here? Yeah. They're coming in to talk, so they're a little cautious, but they're going to take this action to reach out. I feel like this person wants to get to know you. Like some of you could be moving away from this person. You could be moving towards another person. You may be making a decision about who you see in your future. You may not see one person here if you have two people. It does almost look like there's a few people involved, or you have somebody who's coming towards you, communicating with you, and they want to get to know you more. And then you've got this other person coming around that doesn't want you to get away. So we have that Knight of Cups. You know, somebody's going to come in, and this person's going to try to court you. They're going to try to be more emotionally balanced. I feel like their intentions is to either heal the situation if they made you feel bad. I also feel some of you are releasing somebody and going for somebody else. So take it as it resonates. Yeah, if you haven't got somebody else in the picture, get ready, because I feel that there's definitely someone. There's two people. I feel two. I mean, it could be just you and this person, but I actually feel there's a couple energies. And I'm going to dig into it just a little bit more. I just want to finish this second layer and pull out that energy. Yeah, that's what you want. We have the King and Queen of Cups. You want love. You want reciprocity. You want somebody who shares their feelings. You don't want someone who's just focused on the physical. I feel like what it is this person may have come on kind of strong. It just felt immature to you, like, because I see a mature person here. And I see this immaturity. Some of you may be moving away from someone like that to avoid a disaster because, you know, you have you may have a couple of options. You may have a couple of people you find attractive, and you're just kind of like, you know, what should I do here? I certainly don't see myself stepping out of my comfort zone with this other person. But I also feel somebody else has got to step out of theirs. So there's that emotional. This is two people who have to share their feelings. Release your fears, let go of old relationship baggage. Like there's some of that energy. To be able to focus on the future, turning your back on something. Waiting patiently. Yeah, if somebody keeps you waiting too long too, I feel like you don't really see a future, and it makes you uncomfortable if they're at a distance. If you have to wait too long to see them, there may be a communication where you're like, look, I'm not comfortable with this. You're too far away. The way you talk to me makes me feel like you know, there's other options. They may have let something slip. Right? This is where a little player energy or something, right? They said something. Yeah. Tell me more about the Queen of Cups. Yeah, somebody here. I think you're moving towards someone else, and I do think that you and somebody are going to come together, and you're going to just let go of that energy of being afraid to step out of the comfort zone with your feelings. I think it's both of you, Sag, because I feel like you may be feeling like, you know, like you're not ready. Maybe you're the one who said something. I don't know. I see a Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag, a little bit of fire on their part other than your own. So that's an interesting energy here. It's sort of telling you tone it down a little if it's yourself, okay? But yeah, I do feel some enthusiasm. I do feel there's something building between you and another person. I think you got somebody who definitely wants to get you to know you more. I do feel that they are a little cautious. And I feel like you're going to be as well, because you know, it's an energy of having one foot in the door and out. You really don't know where they're going. So yeah, so there's some Cancer energy. Somebody's got that Cancer energy. It doesn't have to be yourself. It could be this person, Pisces, or even Scorpio for that matter. This is about controlling your emotions, moving towards something more successful. Yeah. So some of you are moving away from somebody who's immature. I think they're just not right. They're not on your level is what it's kind of telling me. You're moving away to avoid a disaster. You got someone else moving in. Somebody wants to court you. They want to get to know you more. They might be feeling a little insecure as well, right? They're not so sure. They see you as a star. They feel like you're out of their league. Make sure you're careful about making people feel like, you know, you're out of their league kind of thing too. Inadvertently, accidentally in a communication. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, see, you're not so sure about this. Not sure you want to step out of your comfort zone, the garden gate, you know. Some of you are spending a lot of time alone, you know, by yourself, just focusing on money. It makes you feel a little more safe. It's about setting yourself free. It's also about living in the moment, going on a trip. But I feel there's something successful. So yeah, there's someone here there's a false victory with, and there's someone here that you're going to have success with. I feel like you're going to start getting some attention. If you haven't been getting attention from, you know, from people and you're out there and they give you the wrong kind, I feel the right kind is coming in. We have the King and Queen of Pentacles, someone you can see a future with. You're going to just wait patiently to see how things go. You're going to control your emotions because you want to have success. You're not going to get over. See, this person's just a little bit more in control of their emotions. Don't go overboard, okay? Stay on course with this person. Your emotions might be all over the place with this person. Don't start planning that marriage right away, okay? Wait patiently. Wait for this person. Let them evolve. Let this person kind of... Don't try to control this. You could lose control too. But it's also telling you not to... Make sure this person values you. Don't start sharing all, you know, I feel like it's an energy because the King of Cups is someone who likes to be indulged, but they don't always, you know, they want you to tell them that you care about them first, okay? And that's what I feel is going on with the other person. It's nothing major. Stay on course. Control your emotions that need to nurture, love, and care for somebody too quickly, okay? So value yourself. Make sure they value you. I think you're going to tell someone you really like them. I mean, maybe you're going to have to tell them first. I don't know. Maybe there's somebody who's just a little cautious. Or you have two people, somebody with one foot in the door and out, and somebody who's feeling insecure. So feeling like they're not good enough. I don't know. Okay, you're going to have to decide if you got two. Tell me about this woman holding a coin. Why is this energy here for Sag? Why is this here? Yeah, it looks like, yeah, there's an energy there. It definitely could be yourself, just grounding yourself, making a decision to let go of somebody to move towards something more successful. You have someone here who's not going to give up, though. They're focused on you. So I do feel like you got a couple energies, some of you. Some of you are just going to let go of this person. They're too much work. They're not somebody who you feel pulls their weight. They may be just immature, just not ready for a relationship. It doesn't always mean there's something wrong. They may be just... You know, I mean, it could be yourself. You may just not be ready for a committed relationship. You just want to have adventures and fun. And if you have somebody who gets a lot of attention from other people, or they just come around when they want attention, you're definitely not going to go for that. Or if you come towards somebody, I feel like it's telling you to watch your words as well. Just be grounded, be practical, take your time when you're communicating with someone if you're texting, because I actually feel there's going to be something here that becomes quite confusing. It's an energy. Should I give up on somebody or shouldn't I? And it's either you or them, or even both of you, putting something behind, purging and releasing something to connect. Tell me about the Lovers. I do feel like there's two people. The Lovers. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, ending something with one person and moving away, letting go. It's almost like you're slowly letting go of somebody, and they're going to... You're going to end something with someone and transition to another, and then this other person could come back around. Yeah, cycle ending and a new cycle beginning. Things going in your favor. Nice. You got somebody with a bit of an ego. I think somebody's ego got in the way, and they were afraid to step out of their comfort zone as well. So it doesn't really look like anyone's up to anything here. If you got two people, they both kind of have their own little thing. Everybody's got a thing, right? It doesn't matter what it is. It's a thing. And the older you get, right, the more cautious you are, the more grounded you are, the less you are to, like, you're very much in control of your emotions, okay? It could be this person too, not wanting to lose control by not sharing everything. Make sure this person, you know what they want. Make sure this is somebody who's trying to, you know, you want to know what their intentions are. If they don't want to tell you what their intentions are, and they don't communicate clearly, and you get this one foot in the door out, somebody who just wants to come in and wine and dine, it's telling you to be careful. Yeah, someone who just might want to stay single. So you have somebody like that, and then you have somebody who is much more emotionally available. Yeah, so you've got somebody, there you go. You got somebody who wants to work on things. It could be somebody you work with who's been working on their money, perfecting their craft, working on themselves, their emotions, how to connect. Look out for yourself, okay? Make sure you look out for yourself. I do feel this person will come towards you, date you, wine and dine you. Some of you are going to start preparing, and some of you are like looking into the future, already doing your hair, getting all done up. But I also feel this person's going to dress for success. They're going to make themselves look really good. So they're very appealing. You may have someone here who feels, I feel like you got someone here who may think you don't have enough money. They may feel like you are chasing them for money. I'm seeing a lot of that in the readings lately. And I feel the older you get, people take on that energy, especially if you've been hurt revolving around that. So, but I think this is someone who wants to come in. They want to put that work in. They're perfecting their craft. They maybe, if they don't have money, they definitely are. Some of you, if you don't have a lot of money right now and you're making plans for the future, you know, you're working towards success, they may even come in and offer you a job. So there may be something they heard as well, okay, or something reading between the lines with you. But I think this person, they may think you live above your means, but honestly, I don't feel that energy. But I do see this person, one foot in the door and out. Make sure you know their intentions. Make sure they speak the truth. If they just want to be single, yeah, you're not going to repeat that. You're not going to get caught up in that. This is somebody who comes back around and acts exactly like they did before. So you're moving away towards this other person. Yeah. So I think you're about to give up on somebody, and here comes someone else. They don't want you to get away. Watch out for that little bit of sneaky energy. If you got somebody who's kind of sneaky and you felt it, you know, something you're not comfortable with. If you don't feel comfortable with someone and your intuition nags at you, that's there for a reason. Trust it, okay? So this is not wanting to repeat mistakes of the past. And that could be yourself too, loving and nurturing and caring, making somebody too comfortable. Make sure they make you comfortable. Make sure that they are someone who has your best interest. They have your back. This is two people coming together to look out for each other, not where you just do everything for them and they don't do anything for you, right? They don't do anything to make you feel secure, or, you know, you want that clear communication. That's where you're at, yeah. So there you are, Empress energy. Yeah, you're definitely become an empress. You know to hold back those feelings. You have a lot. You are very kind and compassionate. So if someone does come and they come in and act like that, be kind and compassionate. But I feel like you'll probably tell them you don't really see a future with them. I do think you have another person. Yeah, someone's at it, and it's more than likely someone at a distance, or communication has been distant. It could be just closure, okay? You may just get some closure from somebody as well. Yeah, so there's that closure, that healing. See, somebody releasing that, I want everything my way, or there's that Aries energy possibly, or Scorpio, or somebody who's in that I want everything my way, or the highway. Somebody comes back that way. You see, you got somebody who needs to heal that. They needed to work on themselves maybe, but it's up to you. You do have an emperor. We have an emperor and an empress, so you know how to handle this person is what I feel. You may have kind of leveled up yourself through some dating. You may have been, you may have dated a bunch of people. Like, you're at the point now where you're learning to trust that intuition. You have a lot more power than you think you do. You're the one that holds the power over somebody here, or even both people. I feel like you have some very strong boundaries. But I think you know not to love and nurture and care. You can be kind and compassionate. You need to balance it. But I feel like you're moving away from that one particular person. So let's see where you are in the future. Wow, Sag, these readings are deep and long. That's what happens when I pull out the Wildwood Tarot. I like to do the layers on them. It pulls it all out. And it gives me something to do with my hands. I like to do it that way, yeah. So you are very cautious here, yeah. You've got somebody Aries, Leo, Sag energy. This could be yourself as well, okay. Being practical, grounded, making sure someone's focused on you, right? But I actually think you got someone who's figuring out what they want, and I think you've got someone who wants you. Could be somebody you work with. If somebody comes back towards you, and if this is all just one person, and they've been working on themselves, their insecurities, they're perfecting their craft, Make sure they are healed. Make sure that they don't come towards you with negative energy. They may be releasing something, some habit pattern, the way they behaved in their life. They could be changing that. And it could be to do with bad relationships. Maybe this is someone who's been in and out of a few. I don't know, but there's definitely something to do with that. It's to do with their habits, the way they conduct themselves. It's a moral issue. I feel as though you want to get on the same page. You want someone with the same morals and same values. Someone definitely sees you that way. So that's a nice energy. This is a lot of stuff that goes on your head. Like, I know it, you could read this energy for hours, but this could all happen in your head within a matter of a day or two or a week or so, right? So always keep that in mind. But I do feel with this Empress energy, you know exactly what you want. You're not going to settle. Yeah, you're going to have, I do see you having success. I see somebody coming in to speak the truth, wanting success with you. Someone's letting go of something. Someone's been in their head too. That's that energy, the King of Arrows. Somebody is in their head and they keep... I feel like this is someone who spends more time thinking. They feel kind of trapped. They're afraid to be, they want to be single. They feel trapped when they're in a relationship. They may come in and tell you the truth. But I actually feel it's going to work out. Whatever happens, it's going to be positive. You will pick. You're going to decide if you want to end something with someone or move forward. Some of you are letting someone go and moving towards something more successful. But it could be the person coming in that's going through that. It might have absolutely nothing to do with you. There is some kind of change, something evolving, somebody coming around, but it's sort of a wait to see how things go before you give up on somebody. So make sure you listen to what they have to say too. Okay. So I do see you having success. I see the truth. I also see you creating something new. You may be branding something as well. It could bring you some wish fulfillment. You may feel like it's not good enough. I do feel like you're doing what you love. Or some of you are thinking about that, working on something that you love because you don't have enough money. You may be working on it. I do see emotional fulfillment within yourself. So if you decide you just want to stay single, you may be projecting you want to be single to somebody too. And some of you may. I see that in the middle. I see, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I do see Gemini and Aquarius. If you have some of that energy, you may be like that too, trying to gain some clarity. But I think if you got a Emperor type coming towards you who is releasing something, they've been kind of holding back and thinking, and they're getting out of their head. They're clearing their head. They're headed in your direction. You know how to handle this person, and I do think it's going to be successful. You're definitely speaking your truth. I also see a King of Rods. Yeah, it could be the same person. Some of you, there's definitely two, though. Most definitely. And I think you got someone here who's very charming, very sexy. Somebody here is going to charm you. I don't think you're going to see... I don't think you're going to see a future with this person. I don't. I think they're focused on you in the wrong way. All right? I do... they could really be anyone. Don't assume it's this Emperor energy, an Aries or a Scorpio. It really could be anyone here. Because sometimes I feel readings give people that, when you focus on the zodiac signs, and I don't like to, but I only do because then everybody comments, oh, it's this sign, no, it's that sign, and oh, I hate that person, I don't want to be with that person. It's like, it gives a mixed message sometimes. So don't focus on the signs, focus on the energy of the person coming in. You may know who one of them is by the looks of it here. Just see how things go. Don't give up too easily on something or someone. Just kind of be patient for a wee bit and see how they focus on you. Okay? But I see a victory for you with something because you're knowing how to handle something. And I do feel like you're having success in work. Whatever it is you're working on, just keep going for it. You're coming up with new creative ideas and you're planning a future. So it's really good. So take care. I wish you the best, Sag, and bye for now.